Hello, world. Welcome to my channel, Proteus Augustus. I'm an artist, scientist, and American Constitutionist. Today is February 26, 2021. In a couple of days, I'll be going on Plan C, unfortunately for me. Have no vehicle to drive. I secured all my assets. I'm pretty much on foot at this point until I could clear things up. And I can't manage to get any help from anyone. I mean, it's amazing to me. You know how everybody says that I don't want any help from anybody or whatever. Well, um, it depends what kind of help it is, right? I mean, um, I've had to do some walking. It's been very painful for me. But on the plus side of that, I got some exercise. And although my bones are hurt, my muscles feel good. So, I mean, how do you look at that, right? I mean, I could only do like 1 mile an hour or something like that because of my disability. But I got to move on, right? The problem is all this negativity is impacting my ability to deal with my current case. It's just too negative. I'm too close to this one. I've filed other cases before, but I have nobody to break the news to me. And I've been going through such difficulty, let's say, psychologically, with the situations that have happened and, having to figure out, what I need to do to deal with these people. And I don't want to deal with the government. I don't want to deal with people no more. Like I said, I'm in this paper trap. I didn't create this. I try to prevent it. Okay, so because of all the negativity and not having a friend, and I don't mean like, listen, I haven't hung around with dudes, like I said, since high school, right? I mean, the time I spend, I want to spend with a lover. That's it. Okay, even if it's a freaking whatever, I'll leave it at that. But, because that's what matters, man. I'm not going to sit down with some dude and talk about intimate thoughts and whatnot. I mean, that's what the woman is for. A woman's not there, for a man like me anyway. Some guys want to be bossed around. I mean, some of these hip hop dudes and their rap music I was listening to, I mean, they're pretty rude dudes, man. I mean, if somebody saw my new video that this last video, Christ Avenger, I mean, that's just like I'm just playing with a character, basically. All right? I'm not really getting really nasty with the sexual language and everything like these dudes are. These guys are like hole in this and whatever that, right? it's out of control. Hey, they make money. I don't think they really got a lot of talent. Some of them are good poets, but the music's not that good. And that's why I did the rock opera, because I could do the guitar solo. But anyways, so I find myself in a situation where I have money, but due to some circumstances, I'm not going to be here where I'm at. And I'm very, so much negativity has gone on, and I haven't been able to get any love, some tenderness to augment that. And if I open up this case and it's something I don't want to see, it's just gonna, I'm already hurting as it is, right? And so I've been procrastinating. Like I said, today's February 26th. I checked the mail last week. I called the courts. They tell me the guy's not done. I don't know what that means. Okay, as far as I'm concerned, I did everything I could do. I'm objecting to everything those people said. I'm not. I mean, that's. I already said I objected to what they had to say. There's nothing more for me to argue there. I got to stand on my case law and on my case. I got standing. I got jurisdiction. I got evidence. I mean, what more do you need? And, well, I guess you have to be the right person or something. I don't know. But anyways, I'm not, we'll see what happens. But yesterday, day before, I mean, I couldn't go near it. I mean, it was like a phobia or something, My hands were shaking and shit. Never experienced anything like that in my life. And that's, I guess, pretty much an indication that I'm pretty much emotionally overloaded, And if, I'm getting ready to suffer more. I mean, listen, that guy, Yuri Brezhnev, that's the best as I could say it, right? But he was right. I mean, you can condition a population of people, to a certain amount of norms, right? Because the majority of the population are conformists. They will do what everybody else wants them to do. They think they're thinking for themselves, right? But what it is their self-interest. It's not a morality issue. It's what's in my self-interest, right? Whereas a person like me, I'm looking at it from a more moral perspective. What makes my soul happy, right? So it's been very difficult on me. But like I said, I checked last week, so even if they came down with something, I still got time because they have to give me time to respond. And I'm running out of time here. I'm dying. I had to call somebody because I was like, dude, there's something wrong here. I mean, I can't. I need someone to help me with this. I can't do this no more. I mean, it's killing me. Not that I want to. Well, the bottom line is it's indisputable that I filed an application for a criminal complaint. Now, if these people start trashing me and my perspective, I mean, that's for the jury. I got evidence, man. I don't care if they found it or not. I got the shit. Right? And that's a jury question. All right? That's an appeal right there. All right? Another appeal would be if they're going to say that I didn't prosecute the case. Now, listen, I prosecuted the case. After I listened to those attorneys, which a couple of snippets, they're going to tell me what they're going to do and what they want me to do. Listen, how much does it take before you realize that that's not going to happen, right? But anyways, another appeal is to say no, because when I filed my amended complaint, I gave all my evidence that I was holding back on because, I was trying to, you got to file your case sometimes. You got to timestamp it. And these people want to jump the gun, especially on dudes like me. At least I have some understanding to a significant degree. I mean, I made federal third reporter. I bet none of those attorneys have. I mean, even in a losing effort, that was my case against the VA. And another one's coming. I got to find a lawyer. Because I can't do this anymore. I mean, I'm too close to it, and it's killing me, and I have to find some help. I need help. And I ask people, I don't want help from dudes. Listen, dude, I can get by. It's going to be very painful. What I need is love, right? And so far, one woman was taken away from me, right? Whatever the excuse is, I don't care. They could say anything. But I live my life. If the whole world wants to believe the production, okay, that they're in right now, in which, the real insurgents are the Democratic Party and the technocrats, because they are coming at the American people. They are fighting us. They're telling us that they're going to take away our rights and privileges for their pie in the sky idea of how the world should be. Who the hell do they think they are? They're just citizens like us. They can't do that, but they're trying to do it. So anyway, that's my point with that, right? And, the other thing is everybody today, it seems like, especially the youngsters, they address you in any fashion whatsoever. Now, I'm not talking about this nut job stuff like, pronoun things, whatever. I'm talking about normal courtesy, and I'm talking about, addressing people properly. I mean, bud, that's the worst. I'm nobody's fucking bud, dude. I don't know how many dudes I've told. I ain't your fucking bud, man. Listen, if you want to know my name or something, if you don't know a man's name, you don't make it up, right? I mean, that's what I call my pets. All right, quite frankly. Right? People don't think about those things. They come up with all kinds of names for you. And I check them on it, and they're shocked. They're shocked. Like somehow I offended them. Like, I have the gall to tell someone, all right, that I don't like the way they're addressing me, and I give them the reason why. Now, that don't mean the whole world's going to come down on their head. I got a right. Listen, they engage me. I got a right to tell them, right? But these knuckleheads, they blow it up. I mean, this is how weak their egos are, really. These are fragile people. They create their own demons. It must be terrible to be in their minds, to see all these demons around, and then somebody says something, and then the groupthink kicks in. That's another high percentage of the population of people that are conformists. So the result of that is you get a groupthink. So in other words, this guy across the street, he could look down his nose at me, right? When that motherfucker don't have more than I've had in my life, right? But somehow he's going to take the opportunity to look down his nose at me, right? These are whatever, right? So you call a guy on it, something like that. Don't mean you're going to bring the house down or nothing, but, you got a right to call a dude on shit like that. Calling me boy. Good boy. Well, listen, I might have Asperger's. That means I'm smarter than you, okay? It just means that I don't think a whole lot about social interactions, and that's why, I just need a woman, man. I don't need a big, huge cadre of support persons. You give me a woman that wants to love me and a couple of nice cats, I'm happy, right? Why is that so hard for me to get in life, right? Look, I kept myself in shape all these years, and for some reason, it's like, it's easy for women to lie to themselves, all right? You could be the nicest guy, you, and then even if they like it, then they still want to fight it. That they can't just be your friend and, because, it might be, well, so what if it is? Am I that bad of a person? I mean, what is it that you're seeing? Okay, so I tell this guy over here to fuck off. What does that got to do with how you and me? So what it comes down to is how you feel that you are societally viewed amongst all these other people. So if all these other people have an issue with me, because really there's a cultural shock here. These people are very disrespectful to outsiders. Very disrespectful. Right? And it's a cultural thing. Apparently they don't see nothing wrong with it. But, coming from, I've lived in a lot of states and I've never been disrespected by people as much as I'm disrespected by people here. But a man and a woman's relationship, that's between a man and a woman. I mean, so it's hard to find a woman, though, that's strong enough to be able to deal with these kinds of things, But I'm a reasonable person. Thing is, people shortchange me, and guys have ego problems. So, I could walk down the street with my staff, and because everybody's driving by in a car, I never owned a car. I don't have a car. I'm so fucking loser, right? No, I'm doing what I need to do, people, right? But this is the way people think. It makes them feel better about themselves, I suppose. I don't feel that way, so, but that's the only way I can explain it. But the other thing is that some of these women. I'm going to say some of these women to make sure, because when I say women, I'm not. People ain't getting that. I'm talking about the majority, or the cultural view or perspective of a certain group of persons. Okay, so hopefully I'm making myself clear. It does not pertain to a specific person, but you have to think about if it's really getting under your skin. Maybe it does pertain to you. Okay, that means I ain't the guy for you, but that's okay. But anyways, that's when shit matters, and all the sex in the world isn't gonna take away negativity. I guess maybe it does for some people, but not for me. I mean, sex is good. I want it. Okay, let's get that off the table. But you just got to be an investment in that. That's the way I look at it. If I'm going to throw my health into a situation, it's an investment. I want to know what kind of investment this is going to be, right? So if I'm just going to dick around, I could throw out some cash, right? And then, it's just dicking around. But that ain't going to help me any, and I know that. Not in the place I'm in right now. Okay, this isn't, I want to play around, or, no. This is, I need some emotional support, right? And that's very hard to get, because I'm finding that a lot of women have been inculcated that, it's more... I don't know if they're getting a rise out of it or what, but it seems more important to have control over the man than to love the man. Because if you're going to love a man or a woman, you cannot control them. I said that in the other video, but I'm seeing this over and over again. They're like carbon copies, especially in my situation right now. I mean, I've talked to several women, and I'm not in their mind, but I mean, I could see how they're reacting to me, I'm not stupid, but, you gotta take these things seriously in life, especially with the COVID and everything. And so you used to keep seeing the same people, and they're healthy, then that's a good thing, right? But by then, it's like, oh, geez, he ain't got a cock, man. Or some stupid shit. I ain't kidding you, man. This is what goes through some of these women's minds, man. I've been on this earth a long time, right? And that's why I just say, fuck it, $500 or whatever. Go to Vegas. I might just go to Vegas, man. But I mean, it ain't gonna do me any good. I'm telling you, it's not. It's not what I need. And I guess I just don't want my balls hung up. I mean, believe me, I'm not a controlling person, so, but I shouldn't have to subjugate myself emotionally to another person in order to get emotion back, because that's a deficit, right? You have to go in equally, understanding the same thing. So if you're going to dick around and a woman wants some money, I mean, listen, right? But so, but anyways, that's what I was thinking about today because I haven't been able to talk to anybody because I don't have anyone, and some of the people I come across won't understand me, and the group think ultimately kills them, no matter how nice I am to them. I mean, I could listen. I'm a, I can cook anything, right? And well, um, it is what it is. I guess that's the choice I make too, right? My freedom, in a lot of ways, right? Um, I'm just not that kind of guy, you know. I had a house, 3 bedroom house. I thought, maybe I'll meet somebody, but it wasn't. It was, screwing around here and there, but nobody that was serious. Some of these women are just getting things all different ways, man. They're not really needy for anything. They're not wanting for anything, apparently, of any significant value. I mean, a lot are. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying. I have come across a lot of them. A lot of them just want to be screwed. That's it. And it makes you feel like a tool, right? They think, oh, well, he getting something out of it. But dudes have feelings too, after a while. It's like a tool, it's like you want, it's like if you don't drop your pant, listen, I'm not. Nah. So, anyways, I have to look at this case and look at my email, and I'm having serious emotional distress over it. That's the best I can say. Because it's like I can't even go near it. Um, it's like I'm fucking paralyzed, man. It's like I know I have to do it, but I can't. I mean, if I had somebody that could just go in, look at it, and break it to me, and then help me deal with it, right? How do I find somebody like that? It ain't fucking some bitch, I can tell you that. Well, whatever you want to call it, right? That's not gonna fix that. And, well, it's a hard thing for me to find, that's for damn sure. Sex is easy. Anybody can find sex if they want. It depends how nasty they want to be. But, as nasty as you want to be, man, I guess you can get sex anywhere these days. But I need more. Till next time, think free and be free.